Today, na Tuesday, the 23rd day of January 2024. Well, today, for you, we're already Wednesday. Today, the 24th of January. Can I look for trouble? But what thing we want for laying a table today? The SEC Commissioner Francis Ben Kaifala, if they cruise around the media then today for answer some questions them where people then get and for giving updates on the work of ACC. Yes, the commissioner this alone. Yes, it be there Harvard. But right now it is alone. I mean, go for Christmas. It's still day. I just want to pull out when they come on the road first. Then person don't come begin. Yes, but it is alone right now. It is alone. He answer questions them. We all anticipate blinding. List a lot of questions them we say get for the commissioner. In fact, if he be there in that room there today, that question will list enough for you be able to ask all. Because, well, today, anyway, the Minister of Information, that minister will not lie, Chenoba, ain't not been there today because it in the United States right now. It not be there today in the room. Because with time, I don't know if you don't say I they moderate. First of all, I one question for ask. Yes. Then you know for ask question where somebody don't ask. I like you and put her in your way. You know for ask that question. What's possible to ask her? So that longer questions list the way Auntie Sylvia be get today, even if you be in another room, they not for be able to ask her. But the commissioner answer. And for that rumble where they happen at parliament, as the president say, we be deal with something yesterday over the weekend. The president said no, they rumble in parliament. Well, that rumble of the Parans, the commissioner explained to we. But I got 1 or 2 points per the explanation there. Where apart from the Parents, remember they one the way they say transfer money, that Kabbalah Community Bank. The commissioner give you updates about that one day back. But no worry. now we there. You know, can do things, not so. Uswen says in a catalog script. Auntie Sylvia writes. Okay. You they come here for a reason. And that reason they trust me with they serve you. I make you call and one portion. With they serve you. Feni ginger beer, relax. Let me take you along. But first, waka fine. You know what I waka fine? Anybody where they here today not sabi waka fine, you dey left here. Right down a salon, waiting a waka fine. Yes. I wait for it in the comment section. In Sierra Leone, waiting na waka fine right now. Eh? Okay. I'm not seen anybody answer him. But I'll continue. Waka fine? Okay, Ahmed Tijamba don't answer. Now the new bus system. The new bus system. Now in a waka fine. So in case you don't know that they want them. Waka fine na the new bus system, na the slogan for the new bus system. Yeah, the 50 new bus system wait for run on a free tongue. Now the name Waka fine. We get for do a special program na ya on Waka fine. We have to. You know, say we get Victor Mengot. We go can help we on Waka fine. Yes, but before Waka fine, let's just give you few updates on waiting for happen. Waka fine say Abacha streets. Now then get forget them. Yeah. But the way how Waka fine put them, then go need for give we proper explanation. Yes. Then go need for give we proper explanation. The way how they explain to we, but the Abacha streets. I see a lot of people now, then they what that they do safe. Then they go and take bus system. Then who get tin in a salon? Eh? We get tin in a salon. Oh. You know this thing that they talk about? For go and take bus, then say, oh, that bus thing how much? $12 million bar or $120,000. $120,000 na so the bus cost. In Sierra Leone, abeg, save that time for go and look for bus na Alibaba for screenshot and say look the bus and so it cost. You forget say first na customize. Anything wey they customize is not cheap. Yeah. Anything wey they customize is not cheap. Yeah? So no than they force. So you wey they go and screenshot. We bus then a customized bus then. Okay? Alright. Let we just understand that. But look come and you're waiting. The minister himself one for tell we. So January 30 and January 31 with February 1 save them dates then day. Just know say the team go in a tongue. Yes, yeah, and network go in a tongue. Explode three police have go day. The 30th, 31st, and the 1st of February. Waka fine go in a treat free of charge. Let's do that. Yes. The government try you. People about sit down there. Wait till I talk down. Make let me even me own rest. I say January 30, January 31, and February 1st. Waka fine go then a treat free of charge. Will they bless the salon people with free ride? Free ride will they bless you now with? Yeah? But on the 2nd of February, it they begin pay. Yes. Will they test the bus them? On the 2nd of February, payments they begin that day. Then say they don't print 350,000 tickets already. Uncle Fande, what thing happened to the cashless system when a card we for use? On a begin pour le business so. On a be tell about tickets. On a say cashless system na in the boss go use you go get card. Now on a don't begin with tickets. Okay. 350,000 tickets already available. And then go they selling tickets here now all the bus stops them. And other place them where then go they sell the ticket. But the seller no worry. Then go give you more information on that tomorrow. Each bus go take 70 passenger. 70 in total. At the sitting capacity, standing capacity. Even next how they team up inside bus. Standing is not prohibited. It's not prohibited. Okay. Each bus gets the capacity for 70 people. But I don't know for them bus here, I just talk to this so say we can team up. I don't know for them. On a daily basis, the plan of the ministry now for pass with passenger them up and down. They say from Lumley to the CBD and from Calabaton to the CBD. Now na Calabaton. First one be say Jewy. Where even maybe they push for long na reach Waterloo. Now na Calabaton. No. Okay, this na just rough one. Una go can't tell me because what about Regent? They no mix. What about the Peninsula? They no mix. No, I think say na because na X, this na Twitter, so something is short. But 46,000 people, passengers, now in a plan for pass with on a daily basis. How they do the calculation? Well, we go fair notes. The bus them go get priority at peak times. Waiting at the peak time. From 6 na morning, then at 6 a.m. to waiting and say 9:30 na morning. Na peak time down there for the bus them. Then get evening peak time when at 4:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. When at the evening peak time. Okay. Waiting at the peak time. Priority as in waiting. Using the roads. Prices will change. Well, then go make we know. Yeah, then go make we know. But for now, I just make sure you know say Waka fine. Go get free bus ride January 30, the 31st, and February 1. You don't know that, eh? Okay. Because I no go want help us to make like say you don't understand. Yeah? Just now I tell you say the need for clarify for we find by this Abacha streets. The general public is hereby informed for say from midnight Sunday the 28th of January 2024, that this Sunday where they come from that next day, Sunday Abacha Street will be a no parking street or no access. What do you mean by that? No parking streets or no access for any vehicle. Any vehicle. Motikane de pass day again. Motikane for park day. Where it's together there? Oh, then for the day. Because then you say no parking streets, no access for any vehicle or push cart. They say Omolanke. Omolanke self they ne grille pass dans Sane Abacha. You go pass the Godrich Street. Or you go pass Oba Bridge. That's why yeah. Oba Bridge Road no didi. I say no parking street or no access for any motorcar or omolanke, including public transport vehicle. So even them bus stand them put that there, you know they pass the Abacha Street. Except for waka fine. Now waka fine no more. Now waka fine no more they pass the Abacha Street. So you go to ask, say, well, what's going to happen? Well, listen now, wait. This one, where no other motoka, no pass waka fine na the number for pass, now from 6 in the morning to 10 p.m. 6 in the morning to 10 p.m. Abacha Street now for waka fine. If you get your private motoka, keke, bike, you name it, nobody enough for pass D. Pass waka fine. If you feel to say na Abacha you want pass, then you get for take waka fine. While you there say loading and offloading 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. Loading and offloading 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. Abacha Street. You want to know the day? Well, Salon Police self don't catch small thing. Because obviously, from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m., you're going to need security. So you gotta go hire Salon Police. For let them go can watch you with your offload or whatever. Okay. Listen, if you make Trangayes, you say you dey go pass na Abacha or you dey go park the, then go tow you motoka or your molanke or you wheelbarrow and they tow am. And for go redeem am, you go get for pay. And you go get for pay. So now so Abacha Streets done the. Yeah? From Sunday, this Sunday where they come. But the word that too. You know, see, you know, be doing again. But we can do detail as everything they unfold. We will come with Victor Mengot Naya. It go take way along for let we understand. Now just quick one. Ansela Ibn Ayoun plate. Let we go to the People's Commissioner, Francis Ben Kaifala. Let's begin first with the one way he say people can give them bad name. I do we start first. The commissioner say, people in the go and talk, say how? Then, they know they prosecute. Instead, they bargain with the people then for collect money. On his defense, FBK, you say waiting, sir?
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Sandy, for steering this process and also for bringing the questions, starting with the one from me, dear brother Gamanga in the UK, where they ask the stage at which the COI recommendations in respect of and by Chroma Day.
All right. You hear the question first, eh? Because the Commission of Inquiry, it began long thing them. We'll be able to say for do. Let FBK take way along. The accents, how that one they don't do now?
Now, one common misconception where the public get about COI now that they feel say the actual COI implementation and the Attorney General's office get up.
Okay. Misconception say the Attorney General and office get for take action by the recommendation where they inside the Commission of Inquiry. Eh? And then they ask a lot left they were first. All that one they will come with Victor Mengot, we go able for get them. He say the businesswoman them, if they go buy markets now, then shop them because they say Omolanke enough for pass. If they go buy markets and the shop them, how they go do for transport the markets? Or then when they come out of court, that Abacha still in the campus for go side and one go. Well, it look like say whatever market you give for buy so tell them go total and aid. But like I said, Victor Mengot go come and explain to me. But I'll go with FBK right now.
So the actual case, the COI, when the white paper came out and the Attorney General act on them, and the Attorney General, the auspices, the COI day. The only one that we come to win are the one that the court specifically refer, or the COI itself specifically refer to ACC.
Yeah. The case for that COI where ACC they deal with now the one the way they refer to them. Where they call the name. Say ACC, hey, investigate this. Eh?
And some of them now the one that we Dr. Hannes by Kromade and Tabora Matthews Kabarade and many other people them in the previous government. But I've already give update and talk say yes, indeed we don't interview them. And that interview now they under specific investigative scrutiny or decide which are the next steps.
Yes, remember fine no more, you will not say they were invited. You remember then Soko and Amakeni? Aha. That then be one part the interview them where the ACC been supposed to do with the former president. Yeah? Okay. You remember the time where Osamubi go down yonder by na the office, not to this new office or the old office? Well, na part of the interview that one day. Okay?
And then next steps they can include prosecution.
Listen, no. The next steps after all anything and the prosecution,
it can include recovery.
Okay, forget money back.
It will include other factors.
Other factors, but all that other factors will they continue.
It can even include we ACC looking into the matter and saying that there is no case here.
Other factors, there is no case. It can even reach us at ACC. They say, yeah, don't go disgrace yourself. Case not in there.
But at this stage, you don't reach that conclusion yet on any of them heading the day, and then but when we reach them, we will specifically update the public. So somebody say, why does the ACC always partake in recovery when it comes to government officers?
You don't say for so now they ask that question in there. So what he make always ACC now for just say, chief, come how much you take? Cow the money first, can put on a table. It say why make them they do am Listen to what he say.
That's not true. There are many cases in court. The ACC currently get 36 cases in court.
Okay, currently 36 cases. Now ACC gets na court. Okay.
And of them 36 cases in court, 12 of them reserved for judgment.
36, 12 reserved for judgment. It still left 24.
And then 12 and they will reserve for judgment. It include people them in the current government. So it is not factually correct.
Okay, the same they defend so say not correct. When they say they're not key, ACC no they go after people them within this administration. Now just opposition them, now then they go after. So the commissioner they try for clarify for you.
It is not data correct to say that the ACC always
so that word always now the commissioner get problem with. He say for that he say always talk back ba.
Correct. To say that the ACC always they prioritize recovery. No.
Okay. For say ACC always they prioritize recovery. He say no. Okay. So we pull the always. Say ACC they prioritize recovery. Not put always there. When me say ACC can prioritize recovery. Recovery now ACC they put before. He said it is not true. But continue for listening. Pay attention, yeah?
In fact, with the prioritized prosecution, we'll get plenty cases in court. The only thing the ACC...
No, wait. You say, na prosecution na una they put before. Because when you say priority, na the one day before. Yeah? Not so for recover, but now for prosecute. So now, the commissioner want to for believe say, not to for collect money, then they put before, but now for carry the person go court and charge. But listen, no, let they go.
Now like a factory.
ACC na factory.
The processing plant.
Okay.
You get a downstream end and you get an upstream end.
This time they have had so. Now we don't begin to talk about downstream and upstream. Upstream, you see now like Usai. Like you see waterfall. Downstream, nabome. Let go.
The downstream end of the ACC processing plant is what happens at the ACC.
Into the area.
When are the investigations reaching conclusion and a decision whether to prosecute or recover? The upstream end of the ACC's processing plant not entirely they in control. The judiciary is not the ACC.
Okay. Now the judiciary don't come inside. The judiciary not to the ACC. ACC not to the judiciary. That's true.
And therefore, when we don't send cases to court, sometimes generally we know say the case they take a while.
Sometimes genuinely, not all the time, not always, but sometimes no more.
And because sometimes they can take a while before the judiciary, sometimes they can clog up.
A lot of sometimes then okay.
And if they clog up and we continue for send cases and continue for send cases, the downstream end who say we mostly get power will become problematic.
So if then they send case then a court, some or send case then a court, the one they know they do it in for do. Then when they're at the office, it will become problematic. For una or for the courts, we know they do their work. Okay. Downstream and upstream. How they go no more?
Because what is the point of sending 600 cases to court?
Aye. How you say 600? How much you tell which is now? You not say 36? EBK. Just I say 36. Okay. 600. That's a lot of numbers. But anyway, maybe an example. 600 cases to court.
And you get only 2 judgments. The entire 2023, you only get 2 judgments from the judiciary. 2.
Okay. All right. He said the entire 2023 now 2 judgments. But listen, oh, the side where he talk, I'm so that 610 now judiciary they only get 2. Talk back, ba.
The downstream end who say we mostly get power will become problematic. Because what is the point of sending 600 cases to court and you get only 2 judgments? The entire 2023, you only get 2 judgments from the judiciary. 2.
Is it that now 600 cases 2023 now ACC send? And now only 2 judgments then get? Because just I tell you now 36. Just asking the question. Eh? Okay. 600. They say and get 2 judgment. And the entire na 2 no more. Okay.
2 judgments. Imagine me presiding over an ACC for 6 years and we continue to get judgment at the rate of 2 judgments per year.
All right. Imagine that. You get 1 FBK. Don't have 2 judgments per year, no more night they get. That one standing. The resume not go look good. Not at all. Mba.
Therefore, because we know say the judiciary they self-constrained.
Okay. Remember, he say waiting and put before now for prosecute and not collect money. But because well, 2023 now 2 cases them. Now they get judgment pa. But wait too. From when FBK don't see them. You know how much you don't collect? So not to 2023, I'll say, okay, now because there are only 2 cases, now then get judgment pa. Now I make 2024, then say, okay, well, we go to call we can't take money now hand. Because inside 2023, then collect money. So if you collect money, how you go carry the person go before? Eh? Yeah, 2023, SEC collected money. They collected money. So because una be busy, they collect money. So, EBK, I make una no care go. I make una get 2 no more. Because that's 600. Anyway. Alright.
Sometimes things don't move fast. Sometimes cases can be difficult.
Okay, this is not the judiciary they talk for.
They are overburdened by cases. A lot of constraints than the way that they get. I don't send all kind of letter to the judiciary reminding them to give judgment in our cases.
Okay. Into yeah.
To move with our cases. But sometimes genuinely they themselves are overburdened.
Okay, but sometimes na genuinely. Genuinely na sometimes no not for all the cases there. Because if you say sometimes genuinely they are overburdened, then sometimes genuine.
In that case, we can look at certain cases there and say, look, let's recover.
You don't hear you say recover you can't say now? Okay.
Let us cut the country's loss.
Wait so. Why would this than the People's Commissioner? As soon as the comments say it's too loud, it Allah. Alright. Okay. You don't hear you watch you now.
Many cases, if you remember back in 2017, Sierra Leone began a fortune of a very good anti-corruption commissioner once, Abdul Janko. He charged many cases to court.
Wait so. 2000 and waiting. Who's here?
Sierra Leone began a fortune of a very good anti-corruption.
No, wait. Now who's here?
Many cases, if you remember back in 2017.
2017, Ulana be the anti-corruption boss 2017. Now EBK say, let we remember back. Because Tijan Cole, not so him or pass if my memory not serve me right. Not so him be 2017. Also, I think say the commissioner miss when Tijan Cole be there. Because you be get JFK, you get Adi Macaulay. Pass if I'm wrong. Yes, because 2017, now Adi Macaulay forbidden that 10 day. But when I was sabi, the one the way been there. When I tell me ba, if EBK correct for say 2017, no, because 2017 na Adi Macaulay. So EBK. Okay. You say what thing?
Many cases, if you remember back in 2017.
That it's the adding in dates.
Sierra Leone began a fortune of a very good anti-corruption commissioner once, Abdul Tijan Cole. He charged many cases to court.
Abdul Tijan Cole, not to him be did it. Not to him be did it. Adi Macaulay. But anyway, we don't have mortal man. Let's continue. Say the mistake. You know be mean. But no more. I pick that one day up.
At trial, most of these cases there were judgments. They find the people they're guilty. But what end up happening? All the cases that they crumble on appeal. All of them were overthrown. Hafsa to Kabar. There was the Director General of National Revenue Authority. I can list all of them. They crumbled. The country lost twice. The country lost the money that was involved in those cases that those people may have embezzled. Today, nobody no get up. The country lost by sending good money after bad money by prosecuting those people. And the country lost everything. None of them were found guilty, particularly on appeal. Therefore, the judiciary don't reform over the years. They don't reform. When Justice Babatunde Edwards was Chief Justice, he was a fantastic person when it comes to anti-corruption cases. He set up the anti-corruption, the special division of the anti-corruption court.
Olande. Just now, he give excuses why make the ACC prefer for collect the money back rather than prosecute. It tell we say in 2023 the judgment told them only 2. And now the Babatunde Edwards, where the commissioner they praise, 2023 he was the one there. With all the gains where he say they make, but he tell you back say now only 2 judgments they get. Now I make her say that because them be busy they collect money. So if talk that side back, you say waiting.
They don't reform. When Justice Babatunde Edwards was Chief Justice, he was a fantastic person when it comes to anti-corruption cases.
Yeah. Okay.
He set up the anti-corruption, the special division of the anti-corruption court. He appointed special judges to deal with our cases.
So if they set up a special division for anti-corruption court, Then get people wey for deal with anti-corruption cases. You say wetin? Then how it tell we now about the constraints them wey dem go through when are only 2 judgments then get inside 2023 if they don't get a special division where they deal with anti-corruption case already? Just asking the questions.
He was very, whenever I call him for our cases, he was very willing to take action on them.
But now 2 judgments then get inside 2023. Parole way, Babatunde Edwards was willing. Anytime we call and we say, Baba, well, and this so, he always willing for take action. Alright, loud you go.
And then we started getting judgments. We started getting 17 judgments, 18 judgments, 19 judgments.
Okay, alright. We started getting judgment. Now, all of a sudden, we get 17, 18, 19. When we were first reminded of 2 for 2023. All right.
And we ratings went high because in 90% of their cases, then they will be the win. But nobody wins it all. Will be the loss some, which is fair. Because not to persecute to the prosecute, not prosecute to the prosecute.
Take notes. Then they go after you because of prosecute and not persecute.
But then, in the years leading to the election, we can find out say the judiciary in output with the cases were not as we want it to be.
Olande. Ustem una say waiting?
In the years leading to the election.
Year or years? Talk am back.
In the years leading to the election, we can find out say.
Okay, na year. So the election at 2023. In a year leading to the election, then at 2022. 2022, now I find out say waiting.
The judiciary in output with the cases were not as we want it to be.
Okay. After I don't get the 17, I don't get the 19, now I find out say the kind of how I want time. You know which usa I want time for day. Alright.
And there's a club. 36 cases in court, 12 reserved for judgment, some don't be reserved for over 1 year for judgment. It's a problem.
So then it'll be 2022. This 36 cases where they talk. Because now they do as example. But it says some don't do over 1 year. Okay.
So in the downstream end of the anti-corruption cases production plant, if we say we continue for just send every case where they come to the judiciary, then something is clearly wrong with us.
Pay attention. So now the office, if they send them any case we come, then they send go na court. Well, you say that's something wrong with them. So what thing they do? Wait.
Cases and say this one let we recover.
No, talk that side back, sir. Talk that side because village people in Boyentana. You say what thing?
But they argue with power or look at certain cases and say this one let we recover.
The act give ACC power for look at certain cases them and say let we recover. Alright.
Let us not go to court because the court they already get too many cases before them and we are not getting the outcome we want as fast as we can.
Olande. If you remember well, when ACC begin collect money, remember fine no more. FBK don't did it from 2018. When the thing to say, ACC begin say, come bring the money now. It's chief counter. When? Because you already explain now. Me, no say from where FBK come, you don't they get that arrangement there for collect money. So this not in a year leading to the election like 2022, as it is say. But now from when he come, because the one way he talks so back, listen down first.
And I can tell you this, and I repeat, I will not talk from I become anti-corruption commissioner, and I stand by him today. The strength of the fight against corruption does not lie in what another person can do. The strength of the fight against corruption lies in what the institution that fights corruption can do.
So the strength, not to waiting another institution, okay, the judiciary, but the strength lies by waiting ACC in go do. Because say what's the institution when a ACC now waiting then go do now they the strength day for fight corruption. So not to waiting judiciary itself can able for do. But waiting ACC then able do. Okay. So the judiciary then the form and writes down against ACC. So what did ACC do?
So if we don't charge many cases to court and then cases then they go on before the court and there are over 36 of them, you can go and verify.
Over 36. First now be 600. Well, that 600 now be just number I call anyway. Now over 36, yeah?
Also, we get another option for recover.
Aha.
Or take money from them. For example, let me give you now an example.
Wait, before I give you this example, before now they can justify taking the money. Who side this talk start? Who's one way they before? For prosecute or for collect money? Eh? Who's one? ACC say no. They not put for collect money before. Now for prosecute now them put before. So now by the explanation now so take reach here. Because as it is right now, the judiciary and then the ACC, according to what me hear, unless if you hear that thing. Right.
This case will start to investigate recently concerning SLIA.
Okay. Remember that case there? Concerning that Kaifala Community Bank? What do you remember about that? Or you don't forget? When they lay complain, say them Maya, they need for go. That just in December 2023, a total of 6.5 billion loans was processed at the Accountant General's Department for payment to Edward Davis and Associates Limited. However, investigation revealed that a handful of people within a SLIA, Ministry of Finance, and the Accountant General Department, they all engaged together. They opened one bank account at the Kaifala Community Bank and diverted these funds to this account instead of the local commercial bank where the constituency, the consultancy firm being there. You hear me? Now directly from the press release, now they tell you soon. The amount was waiting 6.5 billion old loans. They say now they divert to USAI, the Kaifala Community Bank. The Amos, then 6.5 billion old loans. FBK. So what you want to tell me about this one?
We're about 4.3 billion.
Ha! Let me read them back. Because this one way the money don't come down. In December 2023, a total of 6.5 billion old loans then be processed na the Accounts General Department for payment to Edward Davis and Associates. With investigation reveal say a handful of SLRA, Ministry of Finance staff them they all engaged, then open one fictitious bank account in Kabbalah Community Bank and then transfer the money. 6.5 billion old loans. You say waiting?
Where about 4.3 billion.
Okay. 4.3 billion. 6.5. 4.3. Hey. That's about 4.3. Okay. Ministry of Finance they say 6.5. ACC say na 4.3. 4.3. So waiting they at limbo right now. Waiting they at limbo. Because they can't tell us 6.5. Then they tell we say 2.2 billion. And I'm money 2.2 billion. But anyway, ACC na 4.3. Now they know about. Continue, sir.
Was diverted by the finance officer at SLRA working in conjunction with some people in the Ministry of Finance.
Now the same two they talk, the only thing no more, now the amount we divert na indifferent. Now the same now the same two they talk, the amount no more na indifferent. Okay, continue.
Now,
the
case don't start.
Okay.
All of them were arrested and taken to the commission.
All right.
The first thing we did was to say, we now will take that money there.
Okay.
We not get problem with you.
Really? The first thing I tell you say waiting.
We now will take that money there. We not get problem with you.
People are in thief. 6.5 billion, but ACC na 4.3 billion. Then see. Then tell the first thing when they tell the first thing you say waiting
was to say, we now will take that money there. We not get problem with you.
Okay. They not get problem with them. They don't get problem with them. Okay, well, tactics, yeah?
We dey investigate for charge una to court.
We don't get problem with tuna, but we dey investigate for charge una to court, okay?
But before una get bail, the first thing una for do na for return all that money.
I tell yourself. Charge them to court. But the first thing, I tell you.
But before una get bail, the first thing una for do na for return all that money.
Before they go give them bail, now for return all the money. Okay. So what's happen?
As I sit with you here today,
yes,
those people have returned to the ACC. The money is locked right now in my office. 4.3 billion loans.
Una hear that person don't go say just on me. ACC say as in Sidonyanda they talk. What is that?
Those people have returned to the ACC. The money is locked right now in my office. 4.3 billion loans.
4.3 billion loans. It in a FBK in office. Of course, it's you thief 6.5, ACC see 4.3, and then they investigate and tell them say una car with the money. Then count 4.3. They not be do it at it. So then all 2.2. But wait so. I want to listen this part. Don't vex for me, just listen them.
Those people have returned to the ACC. The money is locked right now in my office. 4.3 billion leones.
In 2 years, Amos say 4.3 billion leones. Eh? Anti-Sally SFBK they talk. Now be they talk now every Tuesday press briefing and they be they talk so. 4.3 billion leones a day. Alright, let's continue.
It's in my office.
Okay, where is it?
Now, since the days of Milty Magai.
Yeah. FBK. Hey, Francis Kaifala. Since the days of Milty Magai.
To Shaka Stevens.
Okay. Told that again.
To J.S. Momo.
Told that again.
To Ahmed Jankaba, when somebody don't thief 1 billion euros that this country bring and come back.
Okay. But they don't answer no. When person don't thief 1 billion euros and ever return an as alone, then no and give kudos to the People's Commissioner. He said, "You get mind though. Me I no understand answer. Nah, I no ever see. I don't know if you don't happy no, but me I don't want this see. Say she does as she don't so. I no ever see.
Oh, now when a journalist in anybody don't remember a case where somebody has stolen even 1 billion euros and brought it back?
Ask them.
In this period, we don't recover over 65 billion euros cash from the corrupt and return them to the country.
You know, You know, okay. 65 billion. They don't return.
And that not include what you again at my office right now when are nearly 4.3 billion.
Hey. Abos. Not so nearly you. Not giving nearly. You say waiting in your office? You say waiting?
That not include what you again at my office right now when are nearly 4.3 billion.
But I know. Just to tell we say, 4.3 billion. 9 day. I go can nearly now. That's it. No sir. No. You say waiting?
And that not include what you again at my office right now when are nearly 4.3 billion euros.
No, enough for nearly. If I reach. If I reach 4.3 billion. If I reach 4.3 billion. Now if I reach. Then enough for nearly today. Enough for nearly tomorrow. If I reach 4.3 billion. Sharp. People in the ask why you keep the money in your office. Sometimes I studied and can't get and I make. I tell the Monica yesterday. At first he say 4.3 day. Now he say nearly. Alright, so I'll know the logo.
But yet, we are putting in all this effort, billions of euros recovered. When Salon reach that stage, there were people that they take money, they bring and come back.
It never happen. It never happen.
We were all here. It's not happening.
Not happen.
In 2018, when I was appointed commissioner, I was shocked. The judiciary, the entire recovery for the year by the judiciary was 131 million euros in fines. But in one case, just the Hajakala case, we recovered 3.2 billion euros.
Bam. Team up there. The Ajakaba case. Let me the wait small. Who stand and do that case there? We get 3.2 billion. Who stand and do the case? So when the commissioner they talk say na a year leading to the election, na in then find out say they know they get results na the judiciary, so na in then come up say for letting the because then get another power say una can recover. Who stand and do the Ajakaba case where he recover 3.2 billion? So conclude now. ACC. Wetin dem put before For collect money or for prosecute? Which one they put before? That's what I thought too.
One case. By the time the year ended, we covered over 15 billion leons.
So if they recover over 15 billion leons at that time, what do you expect? People go make agreement with SEC. SEC they deny say no to for collect money them put before, but this explanation don't tell we say now for collect money na SEC put before. Now the commissioner says explain you. You want make clear we believe say now them begin that one day. No, for more the commissioner come. Now for collect the money back. Yeah? Now for collect them back. Okay. Now left hand. Don't try it. So how they go now? Let we go with Sylvia Blyden. Sylvia Blyden writes a lot of things then about EBK. But that money laundering where EBK, where Sylvia Blyden they accuse the former president for. But Sylvia Blyden writes like say, okay, sometimes they can say the document in there for public and waiting safe and what's not. And this America several anti-Sylvia Blyden, FBK they meet up. Yes, they meet up. He said that then question there, he writes, but I believe you don't see her. So no need for begin going name Qatar, this and that, all thing. You want them way. Let we listen to FBK in response to Auntie Sylvia. Let me listen to FBK in response. Yeah, for Auntie Sylvia.
All right, let me now come to Sylvia Blyden in 21 questions.
Auntie Sylvia in 21 questions, all for EBK and money laundering. So what's in you want to tell me?
Dr. Sylvia Blyden don't list out a lot of things which she claims to be factual.
You say he list out beaucoup things then what's I don't understand.
Dr. Sylvia Blyden don't list out a lot of things which she claims to be factual.
So Sylvia Blyden claims say now the facts. No contest now school in the talk.
About money laundering allegations against former President Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma.
Okay.
Now, I don't know who says Sylvia Blyden get the facts from.
You say waiting. You say waiting.
I don't know who says Sylvia Blyden get the facts from.
Okay.
But some of them were contained in the COI findings.
So now they go copy there. What so? So FBK, you want to say Auntie Sylvia just go inside the commission of inquiry and you go copy all thing. We gonna now the way you put her, you say waiting.
I don't know who says Sylvia Blyden get the facts from, but some of them were contained in the COI findings.
Okay. But they say they're factual. All right. 21 question.
And we served on the investigate money laundering case which involved former President Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma.
Okay. So they meet up small. Okay.
But money laundering is a very complex issue. My brother David Bobo said, in fact, the investigation into Ernest Koroma in money laundering allegation, now we are FIU they do them.
The Financial Intelligence Unit, now they talk.
Okay. And many of the issues then we don't uncover them. But then they not see where they rush pa.
So Auntie Sylvia, FBK say not to see the rush pa.
It's not like Sylvia Blyden sitting down using her keyboard to type things.
So what did they do?
This is a professional work. Instead don't talk say the issues that involve the state of Qatar, some of them involve Malaysia. They don't refer to Chinese swindler Sampa. They don't call all kinds of people.
Okay.
These are not things you can just put together and wake up in the morning and charge somebody to court. You have to check everything and be sure.
Aha. So now so EBK say.
So we don't indeed investigate.
Uh-huh.
And we get a lot of facts and evidence available to read. David Bobo is here, he knows. But the only thing we have to talk now is that when we reach the decision where we are to indict and take the case to court, we will inform the public. But at this stage, the investigation is ongoing.
So now so, for the 21 question, we anticipate at least EBK say no to Tio de Negoshpa. But the investigation is ongoing. Eh? Is it some of the thing way, right? It is inside the Commission of Inquiry document. So, then investigate. So, check by they say, so, it means say what you anticipate right now true. EBK said then they investigate. Okay? Well, let's come to the Parans. What did EBK get for tell we about the Parans? You say what is, sir?
Me and the friends today, we have a date.
Yes, because if they explain, then me feel to say, you know, and talk about the Parans them. And me feel to say no one talk about the Parans them. So then they begin say no. About the clerk of parliament. Now they say, but me now get a date today. The press,
And they want to hear about the clerk of parliament, not so?
Yes.
Now.
Okay, let's go.
The allegations surrounding Mr. Parantali and his wife come to our attention on the 5th of January 2024.
Take note of the date. The 5th of January 2024. Now it come to the notice of ACC.
Immediately we invited them to the commission, both husband and wife.
What's it? Both husband and wife were invited to the commission. Okay.
We asked them, say, Pa, now true say you recruit your wife for the commission.
Okay. Now true say you give your wife work at the commission. No, na parliament, not to commission. I wanna get commission. The HR na commission. Anyway, now true say give your wife work.
He say not to me recruiter. He say, but na true say he work at parliament.
Okay. Not to hire him, but na true say he work there. Listen.
We say, okay, but now you are the head of parliament, not so. Administratively, he say yes. So we tell her, say, look, the preliminary evidence we get now show say there is a clear situation. We know they say there is, we say there is evidence of.
So what's the difference here? Talk that side the back, ba?
There is, we say there is evidence of.
When I know they say there is, but there is evidence.
Situation. We know they say there is, we say there is evidence of. Now let me say something they will show say, if we look into this one here, small conflict of interest go dey.
Then they say na so, but no more when you look inside am, na so. Okay.
Because you na clerk of parliament, you get enormous authority in parliament. No law no talk say you cannot recruit your wife. No law no talk say you cannot recruit your brother.
See there, yeah.
But what in the law of Sierra Leone say, if you are in a position where you are capable of exerting influence on that process, you dey express them in writing.
Listen, the law say if you dey they're not selling no higher you have. I be talking now. They're not selling no higher brother, but if you dey in that position, you for right. And so the law say you for right. Say waiting.
You dey write and talk to the County Anti-Corruption Commissioner at the right and say, I, Francis Ben Kaifala, Madam XYZ is my wife.
So you wife na name Madam XYZ. Eh? An example, okay. Hey, I don't wonder. XYZ Kaifala. Then XYZK. Okay.
And because she is my wife and she has applied for a job at ACC, I am disclosing that she's my wife and I am removing myself from the process. And as long as I have removed myself from the process, if the people who are to determine whether she is qualified and capable of working in parliament so decide, I have no business is there. Like Pontius Pilate, you wash your hands clean in public.
Bam. There. Eh? Now so if I go. You write letter say, hey, na me wefo. Anything I decide for na you want get work. Me I know did. But you not left there.
But if you do not do that, then it is possible that there is conflict of interest.
If you not do conflict of interest. And
I remember I was in the US. I personally had a telephone conversation with Mr. Parans.
This time when? Because you say this come to a notice on the 5th of January. And you be go America back? Because you come for Christmas. You be go back or you still there? Or this one be happen long time. They tell you be there America. Eh? Okay. I just wonder.
He told me clearly that he understands that he did not know these things.
Ignorance of the law is no excuse. The clerk say, you know, Sabi, say, waiting he explain to and so, now so. Say no be no. Okay?
He was not aware of these rules that I am explaining, but he can confirm that his wife did work in parliament, but he personally did not recruit her.
Listen, he said not to recruit him, not to hire the wife personally. Follow me now. If you left behind at the conquer, let's go.
Okay.
Fine.
So that is the first strand.
Listen though, yeah?
And so I said, okay, now that you have confirmed that your wife worked in parliament, number one, bring the money.
You there? This is the same man what I just say, not to money then they run at her. Eh? He said the first way tell her, number one, bring the money. The other one there, he tell them say, we no get problem with you now. We not count the money. Eh? Number one, is it sir? Eh?
Now that you have confirmed that your wife worked in parliament, number one, bring the money.
You say waiting?
Number one, bring the money.
You say, Anna,
Number one, bring the money.
He say number one, priority, now for waiting, now for prosecute. But yeah, I tell we say, number waiting.
Number one, bring the money.
Not to me. Not to me. Una just feel to the triple. Not to me. If I pass you, they talk. Be careful. Because priority na number one. So you can't say after you don't explain on the first day tell her number one, bring the money. That's the priority of ACC, to collect money. I tell ya. Lele. Yes, Lord, continue, sir.
Every money that she has been paid from Parliament, let us first have it in our offices, where we are now having the conversation whether or not you knew or you did not know.
So, ACC, what's in they want? Not the money. Nay.
And that is the only way she's going home. So as a bail condition, Mr. Parans and his wife scrambled. And
how you manage no say then scramble? You say waiting?
Scrambled.
How you go say na scramble and scramble? You know how much then get?
Mr. Parans and his wife scrambled.
Paddy, you don't know if they scramble. Okay, now waiting and tell you. So you then just go. Outside then go lend some money so.
They came with 131 million euros. At that time,
stay with me here. Stay with me. At that time, what thing be happening, sir?
We had calculated that she worked for about 10 months.
How una come into that calculation day? Say na 10 months he work for.
And that is what he told me.
Bam. Olande. He say, na so parentelam. Say in wef, na 10 months. Na in work for. That is what he told me. So, they calculate for 131. Listen.
And that is what he told our investigators. But when we now investigated from the Accountant General's office, we found out that she has worked for 19 months.
Uncle. Uncle, ololololo. Olande. You say, in first tell una say, waiting.
And that is what he told me.
Say waiting. What is that he told you? Say waiting.
We had calculated that she worked for about 10 months.
Okay.
And that is what he told me.
Okay, that is what he told you. All right.
And that is what he told our investigators. But
so don't tell you no more. He told the investigator them back. Okay.
When we now investigated from the Accountant General's office, we found out that she has worked for 19 months.
Let we all and day. So I want to bring to you exhibit 3 of waiting FBK they talk so. Account exhibit Totokbe. Exhibit Totokbe now the press release where ACC have been given on the 14th of January 2024. This meal exhibit where they put the table say the commission, I read from paragraph 2. The commission is investigating allegation for say the clerk of parliament begin with work without the process, and since that same day Mrs. Abibatu Tarawali e no be don dey go na parliament for go work, but e be don dey receive salary. Look to paragraph 3. While investigation continue, as a condition of in bail, Mrs. Abibatu Tarawali don return 131 million from waiting from the 156 million where he received for the 10 months. Hello? That's my exhibit. Me exhibit totok by say he don't pay 131 of the waiting 156 where he receive a salary for the 10 months where he be then a payroll. And what are you trying to say now? Bruh. Hey. Pastor not turn me head today. But if I turn me head today, just come clean. Yes. No, this. We're all young people here. Yeah, we're all young people. Yeah? But you say waiting?
And that is what he told me.
Okay.
And that is what he told our investigators. But when we now investigated from the Accountant General's office, we found out that she has worked for 19 months.
But una press release tell we say he don't pay 131 of the 156 where he receive a salary for 10 months where they pay payroll. And then they una tell me. And now they say, okay, continue, ba? Because I refuse to be confused.
So we have calculated 19 months to be 151 million euros and asked them to pay.
I don't know. FBK, here numbers, then this year. What's going on? The press release say 156 for the 10 months. Now they tell we say una don't calculate 151 for 19 months. Something is not adding up.
So we have calculated 19 months to be 151 million euros and asked them to pay.
Bruh. It's not adding up. Oh. Ah. It's not adding up. You know they add up. Press release say 156 standing at the press release. And for 10 months. 10 months. Una shock na 10 months una bisabi. Eh? Now be 10 months una bisabi. So na can now say no na 19. Na you talk 19. The math is not mathing. Now continue.
That payment is not absolving anybody of liability and responsibility.
Okay.
Like I have said, my own duty, the first thing as anti-corruption commissioner, is to protect the resources of this country.
All right. Okay.
I get the money.
ACC then prioritize for take money on for prosecute. You say waiting?
I get the money.
First, he gets the money, then waiting.
I put it down.
Is that it? Talk about ba?
I get the money.
What should they do?
I put it down.
Okay. So if una be think say FBK no they put the money down. Una think back. Where you get the money they put am down? Waiting now.
And we continue now the conversation as to what is going to happen to you.
Okay. They get the money first. Then put am down. Then una ready now for talk waiting what happen next.
So if you say you did not know, you were not aware, you did not recruit, in fact she was recruited by a gentleman called Cham, we have taken statement from Mr. Cham yesterday.
Okay.
We have spoken to other finance people. We've spoken to the Accountant General's office. So we have not reached a conclusion. Nobody has said anything about the outcome of that case from the ACC perspective.
So now go una left for the talk. Nobody no talk from the ACC in their own perspective.
What has happened is the public has been playing it, presenting it that the ACC has said parenterally has done nothing. But some people, I read an article yesterday from Andrew Kiley.
Andrew Kiley. But I'll continue.
I have a lot of respect for Andrew Kiley. But that article is very intellectually dishonest.
Okay.
Because he's trying to say Because Parantarali recruited his wife, corruption is now everywhere in Sierra Leone. There is impunity everywhere. Nothing can be more untrue than that.
Corruption no dey everywhere in a salon. And Gukali say corruption dey also in a salon. He say corruption no dey also in a salon. Okay.
In fact, if you are saying that about a person who is already under investigation, what does accountability mean? The man is already being investigated by the commissioner. You are saying that there is impunity everywhere. How can Andrew Kiley write that?
Okay.
It was not a very honest position by an intellectual. And as a country, we have to understand that we have to approach issues like this from a point of view of honesty. When we started, I gave you the data.
So many approach things so with honesty. What he say, now they broke down. What he been say, and what he say now, we they join them. If they are to connect or then disconnect.
Now Sierra Leone is at its best position ever in the history of Sierra Leone when it comes to accountability. How did we get there?
He says Salon waiting. He say waiting.
It's at its best position ever in the history of Sierra Leone when it comes to accountability. How did we get there?
Salon is in best position ever when it comes to accountability. Just until we say from Oda Tintem, Magai, to Sheki, to Momo, to Kaba. Okay.
We did not get there because we have said corruption is over in Sierra Leone and it's finished, it's done and settled. We got there because of what we are doing about it. And this government is very serious about it. They have empowered the commission and we are continuing to do our work.
There you go, eh?
So let me make it clear here that Mr. Parantarali and his wife are under investigation.
Una call Tawaba because Tawana MB go Tawapa Lamrana. So FBK they make an clear for them. Say the parents are under investigation.
That they have paid back the money that we had calculated they were owed. We have now found out that it was 19 million euros. Yesterday, I told Parantarali and my wife to bring the balance.
Oh, boss. So the balance we left is in a 19 million. You say 19 million, not so? Talking back.
That they have paid back the money that we had calculated they were owed. We have now found out that it was 19 million euros. Yesterday, I told Parantarali and my wife to bring the balance.
You told Parantarali and Uda?
Yesterday, I told Parantarali and my wife to bring the balance.
Your wife? Or any wife? You get for the calm down, no? Yesterday, waiting?
Yesterday, I told Parantarali and my wife to bring the balance.
Any wife? You know me now? Anyway for bringing the balance. You say 19 million. Then pay 131. 131 and 19. How much that one day? Eh? Now yesterday, una tell say balance be left. But from the 14, una tell we say it been left. Now 131 then pay out of 156. Eh? Yeah. Daddy God, I tell ya. Now 156 then be say for 10 months. But this thing, now he said yesterday, now he tell them for count the balance. But then we don't pay 131. For count the balance of 19. That be to say now 150. Okay. 19, eh? You say waiting?
About 21 million euros.
He said 19. And they can go to 21 again. Talk and fool.
That they have paid back the money that we had calculated they were owed. We have now found out that it was 19 million euros. Yesterday, I told Parantarali and my wife to bring the balance to about 21 million euros.
I go so na find out 10 and 19. They tell them for count 21. Eh? Alright. I don't know if FBK you be ready for this thing today, or you be just the hype. I make the numbers they all the bang so. This is not just genuine conversation with the guy. Yeah? Okay.
Once we have the 21 million loans,
so not to 19 again. Now not 21. Okay.
We are now going to consider what happened in that circumstance.
All right. So once they get the 21, then we'll consider waiting. So if we not get the 21, we not get for consider. Parans, there again. Let me show you. But I say now we then get the 21, and then go consider. Okay.
The other issue I have to clarify. The other issue I need for clarify. Sorry, sir.
Yes, listen, Keke Thomas Sandy Deniera. You want continue in English? Now, Keke Thomas say, no, na for talk. Listen, wait till he answer say.
Now this Harvard business owner saying it.
Yeah, attacker. You say what thing?
Now this Harvard business owner saying it.
Now who send you the? Oh, so now they send you the. I be fit to say, now you on your own say you want for go before by your education. Then you go ask the president, then the president give him blessing for go. But now they tell you say that they send you. This one where they mistake the numbers them. What's happen?
Now this Harvard business owner saying it.
So I make they mistake the numbers there. This one where they say Parans and my wife. What's happen under?
Now this Harvard business owner saying it.
Okay. Alright, I don't understand. Because me say they wonder. And the wonder say this one where they Allah so where they talk.
Now this Harvard business owner saying it.
Okay. Now they Harvard. No wonder. Oh, now they Harvard don't send nipa. I make. Dulce say 19 plus tax na 21. Alright. Now continue.
The other thing I have to clarify. We operate with law. And a lot of people that don't write all kinds of things in public. Journalists, intellectuals.
Alright. Who know they write all kinds of things in public? Who know they write? FBK get word for una. Continue, sir.
Presenting something we're not correct. They say ACC will start case against people that will pull them out of office. But when it comes to Parans of office, because the powerful man, the SLPP man will not pull an office.
Hey, una didn't boku don't talk. Una didn't boku we talk. Una, look una all. Look una. Address them. FBK, address them. Memboku na ya.
Now, again, the one that they write down one day, many people they don't know the law. So I can now for present the law to them. And for clarify certain things around that. ACC not get power for remove somebody in the office. Who they investigate.
Yeah. So una how they go and talk. ACC don't get power. When they investigate, they don't get power.
Section 134 of the Anti-Corruption Act read as follow.
Una go land the law where ACC they deal with by force. Una go and give them bad name. FBK show we are. What he say?
A public officer who is charged with corruption or economic crime shall be suspended at half pay with effect from the date of the charge. Which means if you don't charge the person to court, if you don't sign indictment, a can go to court for say you don't commit crime, let the court go answer. Then at that 10 day now the ACC they say you for common office.
Yeah. Not so now ACC they say for common office. So even Uncle, when taking 3 motokare, then gifts them. It's still lady. Now the anti-drugs enforcement. Yes, it's still lady. Not to ACC they go tell and say, come on our office. Now left. Now they get talk. Continue, sir. That's what they do.
But before we do that, like in this Parans case, why would they just investigate now? We don't get power, sir.
There, yeah. Tell them back. There are. Now go hear what now.
But before we do that, like in this Parans case, why would they just investigate now? We don't get power, sir.
We don't get power, sir. Lonta.
It don't mean say the people that were administratively responsible for the institution where the investigation will go on, no go do that by themselves.
So the speaker, the pa. You know say Parans lick you, he say you dey pa sexual harassment. You know that? Hey, you know now, FBK they tell you say, now you get power for pull Parans come out first na parliament. It just empower you. It just empower you. You know, not to be talking. FBK say waiting.
It don't mean say the people that were administratively responsible for the institution where the investigation will go on, no go do that by themselves.
The committee in parliament. People check. You don't forget. We want we clack back. We want we clack back. We want we clack back. That they expect for Puluda. You know correct self. Ya go do ba. Ya go do ba. Speaker. I tell this so. Let's go it first. Let's go it first. Okay.
But this time way how the public they say that the ACC they be figurative, they left Parans, it is not true.
When I come up be ACC, na come up be there.
And then they use the case of Aisha Johansen for justify this allegation against you. Let me again make something clear.
Explain to we because Aisha Johansen will be in suicide say, oh mommy, come out first back. Come out after all thing will come back. So, but you know do anaya. Explain to we.
Aisha Johansen was charged to court 1 year before I became commissioner.
That was when you na be commissioner 2018. 1 year before, na 2017. 2017. 1 year before 2017. So now would I be charged Aisha Johansen that 2017 1 year?
1 year before I become commissioner. When I become commissioner, I can't meet this indictment before the table. And I look and say, but there is the provision which says if somebody don't be charged to court, they're not supposed to enter the office.
Okay.
And Aisha Johansen has been charged 1 year ago by Adi Macaulay.
By who that? That 2017 by who that?
By Adi Macaulay.
Okay. So now the Macaulay na be there 2017. Okay. No. You sure?
By Adi Macaulay.
Okay.
Therefore, in accordance with this law, I say, Madam Aisha Johansen, you get for common at this office now. When the case don't a court, you can go back.
Okay.
But people are not use that thing they will do against Adi Macaulay and say, when I be Aisha Johansen.
No, not do against Adi Macaulay. But people are waiting.
But people are not use that thing they will do against Adi Macaulay. And
when I do against Adi Macaulay, against Aisha.
They say, when I be Aisha Johansen, and give all kinds.
Adi Macaulay when I be Aisha. I let you talk here. I don't know. Now they have had.
But people are not use that thing they will do against Adi Macaulay and say, when I be Aisha Johansen, and give all kinds. explanation say we decide for go after am for pull am office. No ma, we not decide for go after am for pull am office. Now the law go after am for pull am office. And this law not invoke it because the trigger is that it will be charged to court. Thank you very much, Mr. Sandy, for the time for clarifying all the issues there.
Yusuf, thank you very much for really take your time for make we understand, even though some man confused. Well, thank you. Yes, thank you, sir. We don't try, oh. We don't try. Eh? Today, and I really know, even the panelists themselves, we just all get a break. Yes. Because they are FBK, the wakawu, padis wakaya. Today, the panelists then. 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes. I think to say that you done. You keep them for what are they about 5 minutes no more. Eh? Yes, Austrian, 5 minutes. How what you get?
Okay, thank you very much, Triple. Thank you very much, Triple, for talking through. And thanks for bringing the updates regarding within the Ministry of Information they do on Tuesday, then and then bringing the Kaifala within questions the way it can for answer. And the point here is how far then we able to try put mechanisms in place. None of the main thing more. Or this not already spilled milk, we don't go, even though not spilled totally, but in the form of we find the time with the administration we did it now, and based on the ACC, then we wouldn't put the well, we wouldn't say the follow process, and then we follow process and see now two things, then the law of prosecuting somebody and recovering. But when you bring now to say the other factors, is in the question and you see don't bring many side way the complicate thing for you understand. But it all comes down to when you try for lean on one side and try for cover up side way, you know, say well they expect them for do waiting people in the passive. So at least would they see say they happen, at least would feel safe for me. But it all comes down to waiting ain't able for make let the public then get for no. Because now waiting the tribals, just like way they say, oh well it gets they above option they have for let you pick. You get 1, 2, 3, 4 or A, B, C. But the person they tell you back say, well, panel for your back now none of the above. And then for confusion, now you don't put them on the way you begin to think say they look like, so they put back none of the above. But in the tell we outright like say none of the above thing they want to tell you. So say not to prosecuting for somebody, then the recovery side, but other factors and they wouldn't go consider and then they begin to line them. So you come down to how specific the address and the numbers that we they give, the match, and then even the explanation of how then they recommend somebody to if in an institution or civil servant for letting go pull them out. Because you give argue out why a reference like the former FA lady who been dating the football association at Salon Day. So then they say, well, then recommend let them go pull another the work based on what they don't do. For say them prosecute them, them give evidence that this rich. But at some point they say they tell you back say we they only go as far as yeah, and I then what I get for do. And at some point, the television now from up the production, they come out from the higher authorities. So one of the way you give example, now the judiciary say, well, then get sideward and they get walk way, not they go far. He commented regarding case backlog because then get which then they say then get overload of work. But at some point, it tell me back about how they're effective, how demand of form in place. Outside and would they do them here for check for people who they take money in the country. So now, like he always tell me that none of the above. Anything I don't see, well, not to them. Now, when I just think of other things. So these are the only thing now we see. The only fact say in the recover, but the recovery we did try for question. Like we now the question say why. Now only at some point, if you get for go change this act, say you get for get what they call out of court settlement. Now something you don't see for letting help people and for move out of the net for avoid the prosecution. You know you go say then we recommend and do other thing or now just something you want let you get a peaceful environment say okay now we give the money then we carry on with what we do follow go give that we give but it's not proportional whenever then they take them when not proportional what thing don't go and the time we they can and then the final one now, say they go, then they see that the consolidated fund. And when they ask for waiting, they've been promised for them come money, they are now referring to the side where now the one where they in charge of that health day, when the Minister of Health. But he begin to talk, he gaggle small, now he stop. Because he begin to try for call 1, 2, 3 things, but I don't know what he be one say regarding that money, but he say he limited to that side day. So it's just like a sack. It always the thing they go on a cycle, then they get direction, he collect and they take them back, it move up to outside the production they take place. But I don't know outside the factory side, when at the main side, when at the executive, and the one when at the parliament, and the one that will keep them when they but the parliament not deny. The only one who see the parliament is the attorney general with the under the judiciary. But instead, we expect he and the executive will not know how much merge then they merge or the powers they separate and what are they doing in power of separation. But it's looking at the people and behavior and looking at the culture and the structure, we don't know what's in the recommendation, the way they put in place for say that it will happen again. But if we don't tell we try to say try to reduce them. They try for tell the government for recommend and then tell una get for do. But the only thing we can always come out for tell we that the one way say well then why I recommend say they for pull the man at SLBC because in your own threshold management take it take so they see the refer but let them pull an ad and care and go other side. But if you they talk say na managerial work where somebody they do, that means the man not be effective for that particular job day. So if you did that prescribe to another higher authority job, when an IMC independent media or something, so it is now well that man they get for go perform back or you recommend for a change. So now don't tell them what they ask for more and waiting at the proceeds of waiting and they collect. Which are the mechanism. Thank you so much, and all the hopes here we will getting we on corruption global index based on transparency international and how they will for cope with that one day because we still would they need would they move further in the time of the maybe at some point the level would they is still not meet up based on 0 to 100 where would they fetch for count 0 because 0 now the one we not get no corruption and then the higher the corruption so the index they go we still lay over 30 something so hope say God will make we will get people and we will realize say they not will become political influence because they not become exposed inside and they so that then we're another big problem will they become influence because they're exposed to health and the two main corruption now the one for finance and the politics, not only money, but also the political ideas. So thank you so much. Only hope say better will come on. Thank you, sir. Yeah, thank you very much, sir.
All right, thank you very much, Usman.
Yeah, you're welcome, sir.
Yes, Umar. Welcome. You get 5 minutes, sir.
Thank you very much, Triple. You hear me clear? Can't use me Bluetooth. You know, I want to say thank you to Usman Toli. Salon, excuse me, I say Mr. Usman Toli, Mr. Usfred. Salon done sad. Salon, like sad nation. Listen to this man. Everything we don't talk. Tell you say Sierra Leone one, we get university them, we need to do nothing. This man no even construct simple English. Now the man is so they I don't even know I enter now. How then can go na Harvard. But in Tina then government scholarship rep, the guy never talk. I don't talk and I have this man they talk like say they put one fire or hot stress now, but he mix everything in wealth, 136 million. Because if 10 months, now 133 million, then 9 months, it will be relatively close to 200 or a little bit over 200 million. But in the theory say, now 156, even that first, he said now 19 million, then you go back inside the same sentence, he said now 21 million, then they try for educatory about Parans. What they talk say, Marabi Yoga for go down was one of the worst presidents who don't ever rule Sierra Leone. Marabi Yoga possible now. Marabi Yoga continue to tell Sierra Leoneans and say, this nation they on the right path. Now only SLPP. Now then they will put Sierra Leone on the right path. Well, if now SLPP they put Sierra Leone on the right path, then I'm afraid what the APC go do. Maybe they go just kind of then plague this nation. Because if this man they brag say, now SLPP now the only country we go put Sierra Leone on the right path, then I'm afraid what the APC capable of doing. But Sierra Leone they in a sad state. Sierra Leone, let God help you now with it. But this nation, I doubt if not to. Like now, this nation they go like ice, where you hold ice in your hand. Ice, you hold ice cube in your hand, and they look like they melt. Now Sierra Leone melt, they melt now we hand, and with the watch, then two parties. This parental is like crook. Then people like embezzle close to $400,000. And this man they can't tell me about 131 million. We not even reach $5,000. Then they talk about Sylvia. How some of them think with Sylvia they talk about they be already did at the IOC or whatever. Let God help Sierra Leone. Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you very much, Umar. Okay. Aya na salon. The land where we all like. That there. Yes, Ezekiel, get 5 minutes, sir.
Thank you so much, Triple, and to all our listeners. Okay, even 5 minutes. It's just I don't even know. Mr. Kaifala just the holla inside that Mikey. Now Mikey they talk. He just the holla. If he say what they do and so now he go make people take and say everything way they say now the truth. How money they need for tell we how much that they pay the woman a month. And even in that press conference, it give the impression as if the woman been to go work. It talks the woman work for. He no work. Say we been the paying for work we he not do. At least let people know that. The woman not even go work. Why they even sit down there and talk say the woman work for the matter we said he work for 10 months, then we will find out say he work for 19 months. That now the people away that sit down now house now we they not been done you read this information or do any other research, like say the woman been to go work every day. He no work now that now even the evil part of the whole thing. Not to just that they hire him under nepotism, but he not even go work. How terrible that be. Person no work, he no go, he no mass day. Who's he supposed for go work? If he been they go work, fine. If for them better small, at least he go contribute something. But now, not thief then thief. This is totally different. Let person go take somebody in for gist no. Let them catch him. By the time they know, then don't boss in head. Come on. And God bless we. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Ezekiel.
Yes, sir.
We done for today. Eh? We done for today. We go there back tomorrow. Hello, see waiting go kind table. Yeah, hopefully the numbers them will not look correct as to waiting the first press release with ACC GUI. Yeah, to waiting the commissioner they tell we now different. But that press release they say na 10 months. Now I work for, now for come to 156. Now, you know add up. No add up. 19 million for 21 million. You know add up. Hopefully, after listening to this program, ACC not go feel to say now otherwise, but based on all waiting we lay at table and based on waiting the commissioner say, let's just make them understand. That press release been say 10 months. 10 months now you see. And the 10 months come to 156. And the 10 months say, unless if them be left outside there. Unless if them be left outside there. But now so it been say. As if they left that side. And why he lie? Yes, why he lie? Then this other money, 6.5 billion, and say they open at the bank. FBK say 4.3 billion. It tells you 4.3 then in office. Then at the end back, you say almost 4.3. Okay. ACC. If we want to fight corruption, let's fight corruption. Don't not use corruption for take dance. We're there back tomorrow. Till we meet back. Triple SA. Tata.